is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Welcome to DBL. It's Thursday, April 15th. I'm Jeff, here with my friends Brandon and Al.
Let's address the obvious.
Yes.
Hey, guys.
Hey, the fellas took over. It's just the fellas today.
Just the fellas.
Just the fellas. I kind of like it. I kind of like it.
I'm here. Shout out to Sam. Hope she feels better.
Yep.
There you go. Sam's not on this show, but I hope she feels better too.
Shout out to
cool.
Stephanie, who is on.
Yeah, that's who I meant.
This is definitely
All
going to
the
be a guy
ladies under
show.
the weather today, so
All
we're
the
thinking
ladies
about
are.
y'all.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Let's lean into the guy thing a little bit because we're going to start off with our first story because it's officially official. Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez have called off their 2-year engagement. Now, before we go to any things, let's get a shot of all three of us. How many thought they were already split? We did.
I kind of knew, but I knew they were on the rocks.
They were on the rocks.
She posted just an individual picture this weekend that I saw, and I was like, you don't do that when you're single.
It's officially
when you're
over.
coupled up.
Yep.
We thought it was official last month, but I guess they truly were working on things. But now it's officially official. The former couple announced their split today in a statement saying they realize they are better off as friends and will continue to work together and support each other on their shared businesses and projects. They have been dating since 2017. So it seems like it's amicable, but you never know.
Yeah, I follow A-Rod on Instagram, and she has been removed from his entire timeline.
That's not a good sign.
Gone. Once you're only official if you come out on social media with your relationship. Now it's officially over once you've officially deleted all the official pictures of you
But
two
let me ask
officially
you
being
guys this.
together.
If you parted amicably, if that's what they said, would that be your first move? If you're like, hey, you're still my friend. If I wasn't on DBL anymore, but I parted in good things, I wouldn't immediately delete pictures of you guys like you guys never existed. I wouldn't do that if I left on my own terms.
Me neither. And do they? Okay, this is definitely Michael Dean. You got to help us out. Do they have any kids together?
They don't.
They don't.
No
It's all
kids,
from
no
separate
kids
marriages.
together. Yes,
okay,
no
good.
kids together.
But that takes time to go and wipe somebody from your Instagram, right? That you've been with since 2017.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. When it comes to these social media couples, the hashtag couple goals that, hey, look at us doing this TikTok dance of the bunny together. Ha. No. I want to see some arguments. I want to see some blood spilled through the media. Not like literal blood, but like, hey, well,
You want them to get it going.
She used my toothbrush, and I had to tell her, I'm A-Rod, don't use my golden toothbrush. You know, I want some of that drama leaked into that. Because everyone's always, I want what A-Rod and J-Lo has. I want what Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union has.
But
photos.
I will say this, and Jeff, you can speak to this. You and your wife are not only had a national meeting and falling in love, and they've watched your kids grow and watched your relationship develop. Yes, you are Jeff. But you are part of a brand, and J-Lo and A-Rod are also part of a brand. So, like, I don't know if A-Rod is representing Adidas, that Adidas wants him arguing on his Instagram in the car. So I think that's why maybe it's that curated thing that you see, because they're selling an image just like anybody else.
Plus, the media pins you against each other. I think it's a better idea just to keep your businesses, try to keep it out of the press and move forward with your life. Yeah. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Bobby Brown. He's opening up about the tragic deaths of his 2 kids and his ex, Whitney Houston. Speaking on Red Table Talk, Bobby said the death of his son, Bobby Jr., last year was an accident and that he wasn't an addict, but ended up using cocaine that was laced with fentanyl. Let's watch.
Let me make it clear. He wasn't a user. He would experiment with different things.
Got it.
It wasn't like he was dependent on drugs. Like when I was in my situation, I needed it. He was a young man that tried the wrong stuff, and it took him out of here.
Bobby also talked about the similar ways Whitney and their daughter, Bobby Christina, died. Both were found in a bathtub and had drugs in their system. Bobby said he believed Bobby Christina's boyfriend, Nick Gordon, who died from a heroin overdose last year, was responsible for both deaths. Let's have a look.
This is my opinion of who I think this young man was. Being around my daughter and being around my ex-wife, I think he was more so a provider of, party favors.
Yeah. Did you ever have a chance to confront that young man? Or no. Okay.
No, I didn't.
Now, Bobby said he's been 19 years sober from drugs and 1 year sober from alcohol. The tragedy around this man's family.
I mean, it's tragic, and I don't want to be out of pocket when I say this, but I didn't hear a lot of contrition on Bobby's part. You know, he's talking about, so your daughter's boyfriend was able to corrupt your daughter and your wife? That's your assertion? I mean, you have to take some accountability for what's happened here. You have had a past littered with drugs and alcohol, which I'm sure it was passed down. That stuff is in families. I'm not blaming him completely, but you have to take some responsibility for what's happened. And the fact that we're sitting here talking about most of your immediate family being gone and you blame it on a drug dealer and some random boyfriend, I don't know if I hear a lot of accountability in that, Brad.
That's honest, man. Thanks for saying that.
Nick, remember Whitney and Bobby raised him since he was 12 years old, you know, so I feel as though there's a lot of anger in there. And I think, you know, we just showed that 15-second clip. I think that he has a lot of pent-up rage and aggression in the way that he kind of articulated himself and his meekness with how he feels about that. I thought it was very professional on his end. Now, I think like you said, I think he needs to have his own special to where Bobby Brown really comes out and he really.
That's the place to do it. Red Table Talk is the place to do it. Jada Pinkett talked about basically cheating on Will on there with Will Smith. I mean, if you're gonna let it out, the Red Table is the only place to do it.
Yeah, but it needs to be his Red Table. He needs to bring in other people. I understand. I know what you're saying. Like that's the place to grieve out and, you know, air your grievances and stuff. But for him, I think he has to have people, enablers in his life. I think he has to have people in his life that kind of his support system there and kind of talk about him. You want him to take ownership. How about people around him that saw him doing things that he wasn't supposed to do that could sit there and hold him to some sort of accountability?
Yeah, I thought that was their job.
Yeah.
I thought that was the job of the show.
Me too.
Okay,
Interesting how you saw one thing
okay.
like he wasn't taking responsibility and you saw it as he was being professional. Very interesting how you saw it both ways. Coming up on DBL, Gwyneth Paltrow is out with her Mother's Day gift guide on her Goop website. And we're going to try and guess the prices. I can't wait for that. Plus, Golden Globe winner Dylan McDermott, he's telling us all about the villainous role in the new Law & Order spinoff.
Closed captioning provided by...
How great is it that we get to tell everyone?
Millions of Americans are getting vaccinated every day, and the Verify team is here to keep you up to date on what you should and shouldn't do after you get that shot. So let's verify. How long should you wait to exercise after getting your vaccine? Our sources are Dr. William Moss, the Executive Director of the International Vaccine Access Center at Johns Hopkins, Dr. William Schaffner, Professor of Infectious Diseases at Vanderbilt University, and Dr. Linda Nabha, an infectious diseases expert at the University of Pittsburgh. They all say that there's no evidence that exercising after getting the shot will have an effect on your immune response. Dr. Moss telling us, quote, "One can exercise right after receiving the vaccine, and any change in blood flow will not impact the vaccine response. But what about going back to the actual gym? When are you going to be able to go back to your favorite workout spot?"
You should wait at least 2 weeks after you get your second vaccine. Then we know that your body has produced the antibodies it needs to protect you.
So we can verify that it's totally fine to work out after getting your vaccine. Just avoid the gym with other people for at least 2 weeks. With your Verify, I'm Evan Kozloff.
Welcome back to DBL. He's best known for his roles on American Horror Story and The Practice, but now Dylan McDermott is stepping into the shoes of a crime lord in Law & Order Organized Crime. Earlier, Tori Lindsay and I caught up with Dylan in today's Chatting with the Stars.
Dylan McDermott, welcome to DBL. It's so great to have you. Before we get to your new show, Law & Order Organized Crime, let's talk a little bit about the pandemic. A lot of actors took some time off, but you spent time interviewing your co-stars from your Netflix miniseries Hollywood. And we all just wanted to ask if you could pick any single person alive or dead to interview. Who would it be?
Wow.
Sorry, that was a deep question.
Alive or dead? I think the Dalai Lama. There's so much wisdom every time I hear him, so I enjoy hearing him speak.
Great answer.
Dylan, you play obviously a lot of villains, like an American Horror Story. And I wanted to ask you, what do you like about playing the bad guy? And my assumption is that the bad guy is more interesting. If you think about every kind of drama that we've ever had, Darth Vader is way more interesting than Luke Skywalker. Like his origin story, the conflict.
Is he?
That's constant. Yes, Luke Skywalker's like, let's do good. Okay, who cares? The bad guy, Walter White, is interesting because there are things pulling at you and you could kind of understand motivation. So what do you think about when you play a bad guy, and what do you think about that theory?
I have a shipment on the way. We're having a little vaccination party for family, close friends.
I don't think you're wrong. There's something about the bad guy that I've always been, attracted to, and certainly someone like Richard Wheatley. I mean, the psychology that goes into, the deep dive of what made him the way he is. And sociopaths don't have empathy, and that created the monster that is Richard Wheatley. Now, when you're playing a bad guy, you never think about what's bad. Bad guys don't think they're bad. They're just doing what they have to do. So when you're playing someone like, at least when I'm playing Richard Wheatley, I think about what's good about him. He's a great dad. He's a great family man. He loves his family. He would kill for his family. And guess what? He does.
He does.
So all that stuff I find fascinating as a viewer.
What was some of your favorite parts about playing Richard Wheatley, your character in Law & Order?
I love that I get to play such a complex character, and I'm using so much of my brain that I'm exhausted. I'm a method actor, and I go in deep on these people.
Again, they're master escape artists. I bet you wish you had that particular skill right now.
I'm enjoying the psychological aspect of playing him the most, because that keeps me interested, of course.
Christopher Maloney, I wanted to get to real quick, returns to the Law & Order family after he left SVU 10 years ago. What's he like, and did he give you advice joining the Law & Order family? And do you want to do a bump for us? Al said you wouldn't want to do it.
Yes, please answer. No, we need to set this up. I said that he would hate this, and you said that he would like it. So please do what you were going to do.
Can you do a good bump from Law & Order?
I'm done.
There you go.
He doesn't like it, though. Look at his face.
Yeah,
You forced him.
Okay, so that's 2 for 2 on me.
There we go. That was great. Well, what was it like working with Maloney? What was that like?
Oh, he's great. We actually went to the same acting school, so we're speaking the same language. It was really easy. He called me up before I even started, and he was very gracious and kind.
I can't wait. Thanks so much for chatting with us, Dylan. And don't forget to watch Law & Order Organized Crime every Thursday on NBC. We'll be right back.
Thanks, brother. He still didn't like it.
He did.
Absolutely.
April 15th is here, the dreaded tax day, but this year you have some extra time to get them done. The Treasury Department and IRS announced you now have until May 17th to fill out and file your 2020 tax return. The reason? You probably guessed it, the pandemic. Simply put, we all have more things to think about when it comes to filing, such as dependent care credits, PPP loans, unemployment, and those stimulus checks. The May 17th federal deadline also applies to individual retirement account and health savings account contributions for 2020, meaning you have one more month to add to those accounts. And this isn't just for your federal return. The state of Arizona recently announced that it's moved the deadline for filing state taxes to May 17th as well. The extended deadline only includes individual tax returns. If you feel like you still need more time, consider filing for a tax extension. And that's connecting the dots.
Welcome back to DBL. Mother's Day is just a few weeks away. That's a nice reminder for everyone out there. And you can always rely on Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop to have gift ideas. We're going to play a game where we guess the price of some of her more interesting suggestions. It's called Price Check and I'll Goop.
All right.
All right, let's just get going here. This night sky hat is custom made with the exact position of the stars from the moment a person is born. Okay, so you get a hat with all the stars on it. How much you think this is?
All right.
I'm going to put just...
Whatever I think it is, I add 2 zeros to the end of it.
That's probably a good idea. All right, let's see where we're at.
Pounds or shillings?
Turn them around. 37, 350, 1,000. What's that answer? And the price is?
What?
Oh, that's reasonable.
2,000. So I think, Al, you got that one, buddy.
Yes. All right.
Wow. For a hat?
That looks like a hat Cam Newton would wear.
That set the stage, though. I'm going high. Next up, a stroller by Silvercross. Strollers are expensive in their own right. Built by a skilled craftsman in England. Whew, how much does this cost? I'm going, man.
Okay, all right.
This is more than a car.
Since it's England, are we going by the pound currency or just American? Okay, we'll go. The producer goes down.
I'll give you a bonus if you get close in pounds. All right, ready? Let's turn them around. I go 15 G's.
15,000?
Yeah.
8,250 bucks.
3,800.
Man, you low ball. Oh,
wow.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Al shops on Goop.
You get That was good, Al.
That was, yeah, I could just see, because a nice stroller, a really expensive one would be about 800, I'm thinking. So then Goop,
expensive.
You add 2 zeros and yeah, yeah.
Dude, that hat was almost 3,000. All right. We know Al's gonna love this one. He's already 2 for 2.
Oh,
it's
yes.
a luxury bidet seat. Think you could afford this? How much you think it costs, Al?
Oh, luxury. Oh, with the remote. Okay. Okay.
See, if you didn't say the remote, I would have put one thing down. You said remote. Here we go.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Now what? See, when I see Al's prices, I'm way off.
1,400 for me, fellas.
I'm going 8 grand.
15,200.
Ooh, 15 grand. All right. Well, I think Al's got this one again.
All right, what do we have?
640.
Yeah. I've been trying to tell you guys, get a bidet. They're affordable and they change your life.
No.
I don't want to have to tell this to anybody out there again.
How is a
bidets are life changing?
How is a hat with stars on it more expensive than a bidet?
He's not listening to the bidet thing.
You're not, Brandon, you're not focusing.
Okay,
you're not channeling your inner Goop.
Okay.
3 for 3. Okay. This is an Hermes hair scrunchie. I have no idea what that might cost. A hair scrunchie? Come on.
Come on now.
Give me a deal, Gwyneth.
Okay. All right. It's Gwyneth. It's Gwyneth.
All right.
It's Gwyneth.
What you gonna Goop?
All right. Here, I'm gonna get this one. I got this one. Ready? No way. 150. This is affordable. This is something.
That's 1,400.
This is something that you buy in the checkout line.
Al didn't even
what do you
put
got?
a comma on there.
850. All right. Let's see what we got. 230.
230.
Jeff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
I just thought it was going to be made with some kind of weird silk or something that you can't find.
I'm on the board. All right. This next one is a body and soul makeover with multiple 10-day retreats, including ones in Santa Monica and Hawaii. This is going to get expensive. What do you guys think this is?
10-day retreats, carry the one around the room. Okay.
All right.
Right.
Okay. There we go.
All right, you guys ready?
I'm
120. Ready. I got 65.
18,000.
18,000.
Ooh, all right, I'm
Hawaii and Santa Monica.
18,000? Right.
No.
All right, what do we got? What's the price on this?
150 racks.
Dude, you're
told you guys. I saw Hawaii, and you got to think Hawaii. You're staying at the best place there, and the guru there is going to be 10,000 a day. Yes, easy. This is Gwyneth.
I shop online on Target.
He
shops online on Goop.
You got to up your game, bro. You got to up your game. All right. Who would buy this? Get this for Mother's Day. It's a necklace that's also a feminine massager.
Oh, I'll buy it.
Okay.
Happy Mother's Day, Maya.
How much would you pay for this to be your last Mother's Day? That's what the question is.
All right, here's my answer. I'm forfeiting mine because I would never get that.
1,000.
Oh, all right, we're in the same boat.
All right, hold on. Oh, no, keep it because you could have tied.
Because I had 1,000.
You would have been on the board.
$149 to offend your mom.
Yeah, to never talk to your mother again.
Or, Jeff, you were the closest actually with 0. You prices righted us.
I priced it. All right, let's get this last one in. And this last Mother's Day suggestion from Goop is another Hermes bar cart, liquor sold separately.
What?
What do we think this goes for? What is Hermes making a bar cart for? You know what? This is going to be crazy. Watch this.
Okay. I'm going a little.
No.
going a little crazy with mine.
I am too.
Okay.
23K.
Oh, that's.
I went
If you're
too
gonna
crazy.
go big, go big. Jeff.
450 bones.
What do we got for the bar cart?
40,000.
What? Yeah. Is that 40,000?
There's not even any alcohol.
That must be made of solid gold. It's Hermes. All right,
let's see the
I got
winner.
that one.
Who's the
But let's see who
winner?
the real winner is here. Oh, Jackson!
Look at that. I know my goop. I know my GP. I'm saying.
You do.
Victory speech.
I made a strong comeback, Brandon. You got to get.
He's not even on the show.
Wrap it up, Brandon.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
Earlier, Steph showed Tori some amazing products. Here's this week's Deal Blast presented by MorningSave.com.
What do you have for us today, Stephanie?
Hey, Tori, I'm here with some great products and deals for you guys. So first up, we've got something that will help you jam out while you're on the go or while you're working out. It's the Brahman Sports Burst Earbuds. So these lightweight wireless Bluetooth earbuds have a 10-hour playtime and can get 1 hour playtime. Are you ready? On just a 5-minute charge.
What?
Amazing.
What is it normally?
Okay, well, normally it's as much as $40, Tori.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay. but we've got it for only $12, saving our viewers 70%.
Viewers, we love you and you're welcome. Stephanie and I are personally giving you this amount off. That sounds awesome. I love that you can pair it with 2 devices, $12 in the bag.
Next up, I've got the perfect item to let you know your house is safe while you're away. It's the 2-pack Kangaroo Home Security Motion Sensors.
Oh.
I like this.
I do too.
So normally it's as much as $30. We've got them for $15.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Saving 50%, Tori.
That's amazing. And to be super honest with you, like there's some thefts in my area that have gotten me so worried. And just to have motion sensor go to my phone, like no busy setup, like come on, that's a no-brainer.
Next, Tori, I've got something that is a must-have in any home. It's the 8-pack California Home Goods Activated Charcoal Moisture and Odor Absorbers. Normally it's as much as $32, but now it's only $15, saving up to 53%.
Just stick this everywhere, guys, and you're gonna feel a lot better.
Now, Tori, don't you just hate it when you find yourself adjusting pillows in bed or the couch and you're trying to get comfortable when you just want to read your book or watch TV?
Yes.
Okay, well, you will not be doing that with the Cheer Collection's extra large backrest pillow. So normally this is $90. We've got it for only $39, saving up to 57%.
I was like, come on, make it good.
Nice.
So head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices. You can even visit morningsave.com right on your smartphone. Steph, thank you so much, as always.
Sweet deals. The line of the night, though, Brandon, was you telling Al it was not official because he's not on the show.
I like to feel welcome.
There you go, buddy.
Thanks for
Welcome to
having
the
me,
show.
guys.
See you guys tomorrow.